Hello and welcome to the Smart Wealth channel. My name's David and today I'm going to give my thoughts on UK pensions, covering 3 providers which I have used recently and why I am moving to Freetrade. Please note that the thoughts expressed in this video are entirely my own and should not be considered financial advice. Firstly, let's look at the fee on Aviva, which you can see on screen now. This has an annual charge of 0.27%. Then moving on to PensionBee, they have various fees depending on which plan, but it can be anything from 0.95% all the way down to 0.5% annually. Moving on to Freetrade, as you can see, it's a tax-efficient pension saving for a flat fee of £9.99 a month, or £7 if you're already a Plus member, but that also has a fee. The 2 primary benefits, in my opinion, are the flat fee, which means that the fee does not grow as your investments do. And secondly, the fact that the pension is a SIPP pension, which is self-invested personal pension. What that means is you have the flexibility to control how your money is invested. Some people might find that idea scary, but if you're not sure what to invest in, you could simply invest in index funds and still gain the benefit of the flat fee. Now we know the basic overview, let's look in depth at each provider. I have created some examples from 1,000 all the way up to 100,000. First of all, we have Aviva, initially being the most competitive provider, all the way up to a total of just under £45,000. PensionBee is never competitive. However, it is slightly cheaper than Freetrade, up to around the £15,000 mark, at which point it becomes the worst. So looking specifically at Freetrade, to become the absolute most competitive in terms of fees, you need to build a portfolio of around £45,000 to beat Aviva, but the additional advantage of being able to pick your own stocks means you could get higher annual returns as a benefit for the higher cost. This is why personally I've decided to go with Freetrade, even though right now it is technically the worst annual fee. I hope you've found this video informative and it gives you something to think about with your own pension plans. If you have an active workplace pension, I would suggest you continue your contributions into there, but if you do have some older pensions with other providers, it might be worth looking at their fees to consider whether you should move them to get the most benefit possible. Thanks again for watching, and please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed this video.